To reach BigTime, go onto the internet and into the browser type w3.bthost.com/crp. You'll bring you to a main menu page where you type in your email address as the login and your password, which as default will be your last name, capital first letter. After you do that, you'll be taken to another screen where you fill out more personal information before continuing. To begin filling in a timesheet, you must first go to the Daily Routine tab on the top left, and then down to Current Timesheet. Here you'll be given the main screen from which you will fill out information according to your timesheet. Before entering any important information, you must first check the two boxes below timesheet formatting, as well as make sure that the correct week has been selected, or else your information will be lost and you must start again. First, in the project field, select the correct client project or administration project that is associated with how your time was spent. Next, select the category which describes how that time was spent on the project, whether it was general, travel, proposal, or etc. Click the Add Row button to add a new category field to that project. Feel free to add as many projects to a timesheet as you'd like. For those in search, or for those in the company that need to record flex time or vacation time, you must select the project Conroy Ross Vacation Leave, Calgary, Regina, or Edmonton, and then select the correct category, whether it be flex or vacation. When filling in time for each day and each project, notice that at the top, in the top field, you can write a note that describes in more detail how that time was spent. When you have filled in your timesheet, click Save, and then your information for that timesheet will be maintained in your database. When you are ready, go back to the Daily Routine tab and down to Submit Timesheet. To submit a timesheet, make sure, once again, that the correct week is selected, and feel free to add any more notes to describe the timesheet. Make sure that the box below Notes field is checked so you do not submit any other outstanding timesheets. When you are ready, click Submit to finish, and it will be sent through to the system to be approved. To notice in the Daily Routine tab, you go to Review Timesheets to look over your flex and vacation time you've taken. Now to enter a expense report, go back to the Daily Routine tab and click on Current Expense Report. You'll notice some similarities in terms of selecting a project and category. So, select the project, or Conroy Ross admin expenses for general company expenses. From the category option, select the category that best describes the expense that you are adding. Select whether it is a Canadian or US dollar expense. Fill in the amounts and select the GST calculator to fill in GST if applicable. Next, add any notes or any information they'd want to go with the expense to explain it in more detail, as well as select the corporate credit card box or the no charge to client box if necessary. When you are finished, select Save to add the expense to the report and to move on to add more expenses to this expense report. When your report is ready for submission, print a copy of your current expense report at the bottom left corner to be signed by a partner. You require both a signature from yourself as well as a partner on this document. As here you can attach copies of your receipts to go along with your expense report. Go back to the Daily Routine tab and select on Submit Expenses. Here, enter the name of the expense report as well as any other notes necessary to describe the report. If you're adding a PDF of photocopied receipts, make sure they are all in one document, as BigTime can only submit one attachment. Otherwise, select Submit and go, and bring that stapled hard copy of your signed expense report to hand in.